Yo, 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 welcome back to MTV Jams!
Did not know you were going to do that. Really glad you picked the Spies in the Skies video and not like you open a Harriet review like that.
Yo, what up?
Only because you didn't memorize the music from this movie. It was a little
wasn't it all Will Smith?
It sounded like it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it did.
this is a throwback to some like wicked wild west.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I can dig it. I can dig it. I hope that no matter what you think of this movie, the reaction from the comments is just the same as it was for Rise of Skywalker. Did you peek in there at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I'll have to look at them because I do cruise. I do cruise the comments. But
yeah, you got thick skin. Otherwise, I wouldn't bring it up. Like me and Laura were sitting there reading like some of the comments about you on Rise of Skywalker.
Wait! I did actually see a couple of them were like, hey, it's a spectrum like you got.
Oh, there
Jerrid.
was that.
Yeah. No, that's right. I did see a few of them. Why did they get really like? Why you hate me, internet?
So me and Laura were like, oh my god, like all he did was just have fun in a movie, and I hated Rise of Skywalker, but I'm like.
I told you, your influence. You say that a movie is bad. A bunch of people on the internet are going to be like, "Yep, it's bad." If Brad says it's bad,
I didn't need to. Trust me, those people didn't like Rise of Skywalker before me saying that had nothing to do with. I said to Laura, I go like, "You didn't see the comments that went into the spam folder." Like, although sometimes I was like, what? Like one just called, one got sent to spam for calling you Jerrid.
Jerrid.
Like,
that's the best you got?
Whoa, good thing that was flagged.
Jerrid. By the way,
Jerrid.
By the way, I made the mistake. I think I was like tired one day. I like went into Google and I typed in my first name.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's a definition of my name under Urban Dictionary?
No.
It's basically the type of guy you want to hate, but it's too nice. Yeah. Which I'm like, yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, no, I can.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, now the internet's gonna fuck that up. Now the internet's gonna change it, right?
Well, it'll just have more than one definition or something. Just, I don't know, like, hey, you want him to turn against you? I don't know, hate the next Marvel movie or something. Like, they were really mad at me. They were mad at me and Dave when we didn't care that much for Ragnarok. But Spies in Disguise. So forgive me if I'm a little like kind of
loopy.
Like scatterbrained in the next couple of reviews we're gonna do because we're reviewing Bombshell right after this. I just got back today. Laura and I were gone for a week, just for the holidays and everything. So I got a lot of catching up to do. So we got back to town, our flight got in today, and so had a couple movies tonight, got a couple tomorrow. Even the rain is catching up on new movies in theaters right now. So we're at Spies in Disguise tonight, and also Bombshell, because I missed that last weekend. So yeah, I guess we get into Spies in Disguise first.
Okay.
We got the trailer for this quite a bit, like me and Rob, because Rob and I go to most of the kids' movies.
Me too, though. I mean, I've seen it. I think I saw it whenever we went to go see. What was it that we saw recently that was like a kids' movie?
Yeah, what kids' movie? Oh, Frozen 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they would have showed this in front of Frozen 2.
Yes.
This is the one with Will Smith, where Will Smith is like a Bond-type secret agent who, through a series of events, gets turned into a pigeon.
Oh,
and
wackiness.
Wackiness and shenanigans ensues, and it becomes a buddy film with between him and the Q-type gadgets creator,
voiced by Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah. It's up to them to solve this case in which Will Smith has been falsely accused of being a traitor. So hey, you can go under the radar by becoming a pigeon and just freely walk by a bunch of henchmen standing there. So really, it's perfect. It works out for everybody. And the Tom Holland kid was fired early on into the movie, and hey, this can get him his job back. When we got the trailer for this, especially the first time we saw the trailer for this movie, when we were like, "What is this now?"
Right.
Well, it's starting out like a spy movie, now it's a pigeon movie. This is weird. I remember a couple of us sitting there going is this a real movie, or is this like a parody trailer with Will Smith becoming this talking pigeon? But I mean, far out concept aside and everything, or at least when it's being presented to you in a trailer, but I mean, I don't know about you, but I thought this movie was a nice surprise.
Yeah, no, I was also really charmed by it.
So was I. I was too.
Yeah, I loved I was like you, skeptical the first time I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this looks like the dumbest thing ever. But honestly, the more trailers I saw, the more ads and whatnot, I was like, okay, this don't look too bad. And yeah, no, the movie delivered. Delivered.
It does have a lot of heart to it. It is a very charming, funny movie. And also, on a technical aspect alone, there's a lot of love I could give to this movie because the action sequences are fantastic in this movie. Way better than a lot of live action flicks that I've seen the past year and in this particular season. There's a lot of great storyboarding, direction, set pieces, really clever and inventive stuff going on with a lot of these gadgets they have, these glitter bombs, these gum machines and things like that. And even at the beginning when Will Smith is having this action scene up in the mountains and he's jumping in slow motion and diving through this helicopter that's in the air.
Yes.
It's fun stuff. Even the types of gags that you've maybe seen before and some other things, when the car flips and everyone's in slow motion. But they add some really funny stuff to that, whether it's hand sanitizer falling in Tom Holland's eyes, different things that are happening to the villain and the other pigeons. The animation is fantastic in this.
I agree.
From just the locations to all the action in the film. And the character designs are really cool. Yeah. And it's funny, and it's a funny movie.
Are you messing with us right now? Did you hear
No.
Okay.
No, this isn't me going, which, by the way, that's the only thing I liked about it. No. It's one of those movies that is cast so well because the voices match perfectly with the the expressions.
Although, okay, when we first got in there, I had to lean in and tell you that the head of the spy department,
Reba McEntire,
was voiced by Reba McEntire, because he used to give me so much shit about if you've watched Brad and Jerrid Are Annoying, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we used to have this show called Brad and Jerrid. It was this scripted show that we did, and because we would joke we'd go upstairs and your girlfriend at the time would be watching Reba, and us being assholes would be like, oh, clearly Jerrid's up there watching Reba.
I mean, I'll be honest, I do remember one time the TV was on.
Yeah.
She was not home.
Yeah.
I was on my computer. The TV was on Reba.
Yeah.
You come up and you're like, so you're not a fan of this show, right? And I'm like, God.
I know what that's like. I do. Because it's like the thing where you're driving in the car and you don't realize 2 minutes into a song that there's a song on you hate. You're like, oh, change it. No, but the way that the casting is really perfect in this movie.
Yeah.
the way that they're delivering their lines versus their facial expressions versus like all the inflections they're making and everything.
I guess I just wasn't really like, I don't know. I couldn't really picture that the head of that department having that
Reba McEntire?
Yeah, that strong southern drawl that she has, that like twangy, like yeah, I don't know, that kind of took it out of me a little bit.
I didn't have a problem, because she's not in the movie that much.
No, she's not.
And I didn't really so much have a problem with that, really. That character's only in it a couple of times, but I mean, of the main cast.
Well, okay, I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I had a big problem with her. It was just weird just hearing that, like, have you seen Starling yet? And I'm just like...
Maybe they wanted to go for a Jodie Foster thing.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I mean, it's a movie that, when you break down the plot and everything, and the different turns it makes, and the different acts, like, it's a movie where, certainly when you look at, like, the plot points and everything, you've seen a lot of this before.
Oh, yeah.
Like, with the, hell, even, like, this year alone, with, the agent is framed and is on the run, like Angel has fallen, or even, like, that he's this old school action guy who's now teamed up with, like, a soft millennial type.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is being more clever than when, like, that recent Shaft tried doing something like this. Even the stuff with the pigeon is kind of like, it's like a spy version of, like, Emperor's New Groove, sort of, a little bit. But it's written, it's directed so well, it's written so well, that it really takes a lot of these things that you might have seen in other movies before.
Sure.
And does make it feel fresh. Like, I'm not sitting there thinking I'm just watching something generic thrown out in theaters or something that I've seen a million times before.
Yeah.
It really is a charming movie.
It really is.
Especially, like, those other pigeons, man. They're like, because he's the main pigeon, but then he has, like, a posse of pigeons.
Yeah, sidekicks.
Who has, like, a bunch of sidekick pigeons.
Lovey, Jeff, Crazy Eyes.
They were all kind of my cat, Chloe.
They kind of were,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Chloe might have been part pigeon.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure.
Yeah.
So that was kind of adorable, watching them interact with all them.
You make a good point
About Chloe.
Yeah,
she was a little bit like a pigeon.
She was like every bit of all of those pigeons.
Yeah. Especially the one with the thing glued to the head, like eating random things like Band-Aids. Like, that's our Chloe, eating Band-Aids again. Your food is right there. I need that Band-Aid back.
I miss Chloe.
Yeah. This movie was a nice love letter to Chloe.
Good. Yeah.
I'd been really weirded out, though, if it ended with, like, in memory of Chloe. Like, I mean, thanks, but what?
Wow.
How tired am I? Did that just happen? We kind of thought the same thing about the chicken from Moana, too.
Oh, really?
A little bit. Like, it's cool. She's pigeon, chicken. And I love pigeons, too. Pigeons are hilarious, especially when you're in, like, a train station and one has gotten in there and they just mess with people.
Oh, yeah.
Just flying over their heads and, like, just scaring the crap out of people.
I remember I got off the blue line at Division, and I get upstairs, and these pigeons just, like, swarmed to me.
Yeah.
Like they've just been so, like, domesticated by the people that, like, go and throw popcorn and bread for them and all this other stuff. So whenever I came up the stairs, they were just like, do you have anything for us?
Yeah.
You know, they were just, like, swarming around my feet. I'm like, go, come on, shoot, go away. I mean, it was adorable to some degree, but it was also kind of like, go away.
I think they're great, and the movie does throw out a bunch of pigeon facts too.
Yeah.
I was enjoying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like, what did they call the genitals?
They throw out a bunch of facts. Too bad we didn't remember any of it. But it's there. I'll go to Wikipedia.
There's
later.
one for pop quiz hot shot. Like,
Pigeon facts.
yeah, a bunch of pigeon facts.
I like that this was a movie too that wasn't afraid to have people just die.
Yeah, right.
Like I like it when a movie like this like isn't like patronizing to kids,
right?
Like because like
Agreed.
it's a real threat in this movie that this guy is doing.
Yeah,
like and he just murders a dude at one point in this film. I'm like, oh, I love that. Like okay, this is a real bad guy. Like they're facing off against. Even like well, I mean, you see this type of thing in kids movies too, but like it wasn't afraid to have a moment be a moment like with the kid and his mom.
Yeah.
And she you have a good scene with them at the beginning of the movie, and then the rest of it's taking place 14 years later. And in between that time, his mom, who was a cop, was killed on the job, which
I kind of saw that coming, though.
well, so did I.
Yeah, okay.
I knew, especially with the way that opening scene was lit.
Yeah.
I saw it coming too. Like, in between like a spy parody and even dealing with things like parental death, I was like, this is doing a way better job at all of this than the Playmobil movie did, like a month or so ago.
I'll have to take your word for it.
This is like, it's weird. It's like this movie delivers way better on the trailer to the Playmobil movie than the actual Playmobil movie did, which was nothing like that trailer. Of course this movie turned out to be really, really good, because like it's not me, it's a kid's movie that me and Rob aren't at. So usually when it's him and I at a kid's movie, it's terrible. That's how it turned out to be really good.
Yeah, the big kid with you.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not sure if he's back yet. Like he sent me a message earlier saying he saw cats.
Oh, yeah?
So maybe he's in there right now. Everyone needs to go see Cats, by the way. No, I'm being dead serious. I loved that movie.
Really?
I don't care. I did, yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of bad reviews.
It's because the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing people Cats is worse than Rise of Skywalker.
Here you go again.
They both came out the same weekend. I saw them both. Me and Cats are like, it's perfect that it was a holiday movie. It was kind of my own Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay. I'm Charlie Brown and Cats is like the Christmas tree no one likes.
I killed it.
The students eventually they're all like, it just needs a little love, so they patch it up with better CGI work apparently. I guess they're doing. I don't know. I'm glad I saw the true version, damn it. But I recommend this. This was a really, really good kids movie.
Agreed.
Like it was, and there was a decent amount of people in there. It seemed like the kids in there were having a good time with the film.
The guy, so it was like a dude and his kid, you, me, and then it was just some dude on the other side of me. Oh yeah. And I mean I think he was having a good time. Yeah. I don't know. It
seemed like it. Yeah. The movie did have a lot of laughs in it. So with the kids movies that are out now, this was way goddamn better than Frozen 2, I thought.
Yeah.
I had a good time with this. I totally recommend it. If you're looking for something to go see with the family this
weekend. With the kids, go alone.
Go by yourself in a giant pigeon costume. Piss and shit yourself simultaneously. Should we talk about Bombshell? Or do you have any final thoughts about the movie?
Or are we gonna...
I'll pause it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
I'll
are we shifting gears that quick? No. I mean, I agree. Everything you've said is right on the money. This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
Go see it.
Yeah, totally. All right, so we're going to come back and talk about the sexual harassment movie. Practically the same film. All right, see it.